Alright, time to give you an update on the B-17 Part 2 for the nose. We got pretty much everything painted except for the seat cushions for the bombardier and the bombardier and navigator right here. So I'm gonna have to paint the seat cushions up, but I am waiting for a paint color to show up. I ordered some black leather from MRP to paint those seats, so those should be in a few days. So after that, that will take me another day to paint, because my mail for some reason doesn't arrive until, sometimes it shows up early and other times it shows up really late at night, so we'll have to see about that. The other things I got done and painted, so these are all ready for clear coat, is the main deck right here, as you can see, with the wood and the metal right there. I missed a spot while I was masking. I'm not worried about repainting it because it's going to be covered up by a table and a bunch of other stuff, so I'm not worried about that. I did make a mess up. I primed it. They had the circle lined out with the black that you were supposed to cut out, and I decided I was going to just leave it all, paint it, and then cut it out afterwards, and I primed it, and I primed it with black. So guess what? I can't see the black cutout lines anymore, so we'll have to see what I can do. I'm gonna have to retrace that circle somehow to get that done. We got the navigator table right here, and then a few of the gun pieces right here, all painted up with the wooden charge handles and the holding handles. And there's just a bunch of other detail parts to go into this nose section right here. Another big one was the Norden bombsight, which this 3D printed piece right here is just, I'm sad that the camera won't pull up all the detail. Probably when I still have to dry brush and do some chipping and all that stuff on it, that'll help bring up the detail on it. But right now you can't really see much. But the detail on this is absolutely amazing. The detail on all of these parts, absolutely amazing. You have even the bombardier's levers right here. I'm trying to show you right here. Really hard to see because they're really small. And you even have the trigger for the bombardier, which is in here somewhere, but it is super small. We have the aiming for the forward chin turret right here, all painted up, and a few other parts. So once I get the seats all painted, the seat belts painted, everything else done, we can start clear coating everything and then start doing all the final weathering and getting all the nose pieces assembled and then attached to the main fuselage, which I'm really excited to see how this all is going to look when it is the fuselage at least all put together, because it's going to be, I'm super excited, I'll just say that. But yep, so that's where we're standing right now, and I will see you in 1 second once everything is done, painted, clear coated, weathered, and ready to throw into the nose section. Once I'm putting everything in the nose section, I'll just do filming of that, because we have 3D printed decals to go on here and a few other parts as well. Alright, so I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, so that's going to be the end of part 2 for the HK Models B-17 and 1/32 scale. Just a quick recap. Got done with all the interior painting and everything for the most part. I still have the seat cushions to paint on the navigators and bombardier seat. Hopefully that paint will be here today so I can start moving on with that. Then for the next part, we're going to get everything clear coated, and then we can start applying all the decals to everything, the 3D printed decals. Somebody commented in the previous video that they were asking for a list of all the aftermarket that is going to be used in this kit. So I will put a list of it down in the description here. So you guys can see all that, because we're still getting into it with the aftermarket flaps, the Eduard engines, and the Kopecky landing gear. I think that is the last of the aftermarket I have left for this kit. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys stick around for part 3 of this, which will be coming out next week on Wednesday. And until next time, I hope you guys have a great day. You stay frosty, and happy modeling.